Okay, and here we go. Welcome to the True Gamers Chronicles. I go by Dreams, and I will use a culmination of all my gaming experience to give you the best insights and perspectives on how to play this game, The Walking Dead Survivors. Now, with that said, let's get into this episode. So today, we're going to be talking about Ezekiel. Everyone that plays the game knows Ezekiel is the best character in the game. His attack, defense, and health at max stats are well over 100%. He also has increased speed and can carry the most troops. In short, the guy is totally a problem. The Ezekiel I have right now is a 1-star level 50. I'm just going to run over the basic stats for you. At 1-star level 50, he can carry 1,812 troops. Looking at his attack, defense, and health, and I'm just going to round up to keep things simple. They're all basically 38%. Now, if you want to compare him to another character, I have Morgan. Let me take off his gear. So I have a level 44 Morgan, but he has 5 stars. His base stats are 38% for attack, 34% for defense, or 35 if you want to round up, and then 33% for health. So a 1-star level 50 Ezekiel is stronger than a 5-star level 44 Morgan. Now, if we bump Morgan up to level 50, I'm still sure all of his stats don't match that of Ezekiel. Now, base stats are great, but another thing that makes this game are the character skills. Just a quick rundown of what Ezekiel's skills are. We have Royal Flush here, which gives you a 45% chance to deal a certain amount of damage depending on what level he's on, and also puts your crew in a state of berserk, which increases your damage output. His second skill is called Cast Meow. This is a very good skill in my opinion because in the first 3 turns of battle, he deals 185% damage to 3 different crews. Now to me, any attack that happens 100% of the time is a skill that you can depend on, and that's a true gamer tip for you. All the skills that say 30% chance, 45% chance, that's not anything I would bet my formation on. But any skills that are probably level or 60% and above, definitely is a character you probably want to hang on to. Ezekiel's third skill is called Kingdom Come, and this is another one where it only happens 40% of the time, but when it does happen, for me at 1-star at level 50, it throws out 247% damage, and also puts the enemy crew in a weakened state, dealing negative 10 damage. So, I mean, that's a good skill as well when it hits, but again, 40% is only 4 out of 10 tries, and that's not really dependent or something you could depend on when it comes to battle. So his last skill is called Crown Privilege. It's 100% about how many troops he can increase, the combat speed, and then the increase in attack and defense. So this is probably another reason why he's the best in the game. No other character increases combat speed. And then not only does he carry more troops than everybody, he carries 2,500 more troops than everybody. That's almost a full formation's worth. Most level 100 players carry, I want to say, around 3,500 troops, a little more than that. So for him to be able to carry an extra 2,500 on top of the 3,500 you normally can carry, he's going to be hard to beat if he's in your crew. Again, on top of that, he increases the attack and the defense and the speed. He's just very hard to contend with. So let's take a look at what his max stats are exactly. And to do that, you got to go to the Elite Shop. Click this little profile pic there. You clearly have to be Elite 12 just to access him. And here we see the total number of troops he can carry is 6,052. And then he has an attack of about 108, and then a defense and health of 106. Now, to put that in perspective, most characters at their best have one stat over 60. Now, there are two characters that have two stats, or three stats, I should say, at level 60. That's Yumiko and Pamela. But everyone else, like Negan, Governor, even Abraham, has a stat that's over 60. However, the other two stats are under 60. So you have a character, like I said, at best has 60 all around, or even you take one stat, 65. Ezekiel is at least 30 to 40 above that. Now you would say, man, this guy's so great, you gotta get him, right? And I have to give you cause to pause right there. So to get Ezekiel, you need to pay $100, and all you get is 10 Ezekiel frags. That means to get him just to start out with no stars, it costs $500. Now, if you want to start one star him, then it'll cost an additional $500. And if you know anything from the trivia, it takes 1,050 fragments just to get a character to 5 stars. That means it costs $10,500 just to get Ezekiel to be max stats at 5 stars. Now, here at True Gamers Chronicles, I like to keep it real and give you my insights and perspectives on things. And to me, honestly, paying $10,500 for one survivor is just not worth it. There's tons of things you can put your money into to make you very formidable in battle. And who has $10,000 to put on one character? Now, like I said, there's other things you can put your money into. Be better off. Stay tuned to future episodes. I definitely will break down probably where the best places to put your money at. But back to Ezekiel. Here, I'm going to show you guys a true gamer tip. If you ever want to know what the max stats of a character is or a survivor is that you don't have, all you have to do is start a new game. And then click on Rick's hat down here and look at all the survivors that you don't have. The ones that say still out there. So for instance, if we go to Holly, where is Holly? My eyes are deceiving me, eh? Here she is. If we go to Holly, we can see that her max stats, 5 stars, level 100, is attack, defense, and health, all around 55%. My best guess is that Ezekiel at 2 stars, level 70, will be just as good as this Holly is. Probably slightly below. I want to say maybe low 50s, but that's just a testament to how strong this guy is. Ezekiel at 2 stars and just level 70 can be as strong as a survivor at 5 stars at level 100. Now, that is crazy, but when you're paying crazy money like $10,500, I suppose that's what you should expect. So just to wrap this up, yes, does Max Ezekiel look super sexy? Is he the best character in the game? 100% for sure. But is a 5-star level 100 Ezekiel worth it? 100% not. Now, only caveat to that is if you have the money and you want to go $3,000 in or $3,500 in, then maybe a 3-star Ezekiel would be worth it. That would be 3 stars, level 80. I would guess his stats will be around level 60 at least for all stats. And that puts him on par with Pamela, Yumiko, as far as stats go. But the skills would put him ahead of those two survivors, just because he's going to carry more troops, and he's going to increase your attack, and he's going to increase your defense, and he's going to increase your speed, and no one else does that. So there you have it, first episode of The True Gamers Chronicles is in the books. Hopefully you have all your questions about Ezekiel answered. If not, feel free to comment below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.